I'm in the rhubarb patch and it's bright sun. Oh, I'm supposed to take this off. It's cold to come outside at first, but I wanted to wear something nice for you guys. Today my subject is brought to you by JBS Farm Soaps. I have to show you, I have a specific one, the reason I'm sitting out here, and my chair is sinking in the dirt, but I'll get to that soap in a moment. This soap is Blue Jasmine. I named it after the movie because it won stuff and I love Kate Blanchett, but it's just scented jasmine. It's this one's about 3.1 ounces. Oh man, it smells good. You know, almost like that Hawaiian sweet floral scent. But anyway, they have the blue flower on front, so why Blue Jasmine. Now, the reason we're in the rhubarb is because first off, years ago I discovered on in Victoria, BC, Canada, the Salt Springs Soap Works, the Raw Cuts Wild Rhubarb Soap, and back in the day it was $5.95. I've saved this because, oh my god, it smells so good. My husband likes using it in the winter because it reminds him of this spring and early summer when the rhubarb's going and it's all miserable outside and he feels like a shower, but oh, it smells good. And so I'm sure it's a cold process soap because of the kind of color it looks, and the way it's cut is just straight, and they've swirled a white with a red. Well, I've hunted and hunted and hunted and hunted, and it and the flip-flops are why I really started making soap that really got me interested. I have bought, I don't know how many rhubarb fragrances that I've tracked down, and they're just too sweet. And I mean, lollipop, sucker sweet. Little kids would love it, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I wanted this freshness. It's green, but it's not like calyx or something that just, you know, bites into you. Well, I found rhubarb and sugar cane, and so this is my version. Mine's 4.8, 4.7 ounces. This is rhubarb and sugar cane soap, and if you probably can't see closely here, but it's a face in the leaf. And I made a green leaf and then just the pink soap, kind of representing the red stalks on the red ones. They've also got green stalks. The green ones grow better and are more tender, but everybody likes the red ones. So I did pink, and they're big leaves. The face, you probably are wondering, there's sometimes with these glycerin soaps, they sweat a little bit, and all you have to do is just blot it off with a tissue. That's why they're wrapped with plastic, because you have to seal them almost immediately, especially if you're in a humid climate. But let me tell you, maybe it's because it's cold process and this is melt and pour, but this is it. This is it. It's sweet, but not sugary, sticky sweet. And it's got a little tart, well, a little more than a little, but a tartness coming up underneath, you know, like a cloud burgeoning through the blue. Anyway. This is my favorite. So this is going to be soap of the month because actually for about 2 months I'll be selling this rhubarb plants to the local grocery store. But oh my gosh, I'm gonna work hard to keep this in stock because it is lovely. All right. Oh, I also have on, I was going to say, Chris sent me a sample of the Prada candy. Guess what? I can make the soap too. It's really faint though. Even the oil I have to make it is really faint, so I have a bunch in because you can only have so much in there. It's the oil you can't put on your skin. You're not supposed to put on your skin, but it's just a faint fragrance, but it's a sweet. It's called candy, but it's not sweet like that suckery rhubarb candy. But anyway, it's a nice light fragrance, and so I mean, if anybody wants, I can make candy soap too. Chris is going to send me a sample of the Oda candy because Prissy and Pink is in love with it, and I'm going to try to smell that and see if I can make something similar. All right. The only other thing I have left to say is what I got on my face. Let me start off with rhubarb. I love rhubarb. This is by Bite, and the thing that's cool about it, it's not a sharpened one. You just roll it up. I've got other swatches here, but let me swatch it for you, because I've put a little bit of NARS Ophelia gloss on the top because I wanted to be glossy in the sunshine. But, oh, let me swatch it then next to it. And I will try to remember to hold it up long enough for you to see. And hopefully it's not shadowed. So the Rhubarb's the little darker, and then the Ophelia's the lighter pink. But I love it. Of course, I'm in love with rhubarb too. And I know there are those of you that hate rhubarb, and I know when you make rhubarb things you have to put like 50% sugar, but oh, it's good in lemonade too. You grind it up and you know, cook it down and then strain it and put it in your lemonade. And I dug out, and because I'd forgotten about my NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, and this is SPF 30. I'm not real excited about that Sarah Magna something that I got at Costco. It's just really silicone-y and everything just kind of slides around. Mrs. Kong's mom loves it, but here, George. I can't believe how smart Hot and Flashy is. And she was so sweet to send so many of you over to me, and I just got lipstick on my jeans because I went, she was talking about the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer sunscreens, and I had been using the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch sunblock. I got this at Costco, but when I put it on, I see white in my eyebrows, I see white in the wrinkles, or, you know, just when I put my makeup on top. Well, if I could read, maybe I could see why. But she said the ones that end in ATEONE are good for liquid foundations, and the ones that end in ID, maybe I'm backwards. Anyway, this one that was SPF 70, that's how I remember it. This is the Ultra Sheer Liquid Sunscreen. And they both have Helioplex, but this one doesn't do it. This one is really liquidy, and this one's a 70. Oh, this one's 72. What do they got using it? Avabendazine 8 own. 8 and own. Anyway, this one left white gunk, and I have a neighbor, and I always wondered what she was doing wrong with her moisturizer, because like when she has her wrinkles, you know, she's our age. Actually, she's younger than me, but anyway, I could see white in her lines. And now that I've used this, I know, oh, it's probably sunscreen. She's being smart using her sunscreen, but this guy is just a little bottle. Like, you know, I suppose I could travel with that. It's making funny noises. It has a little squeezy nozzle, and look at it, it's just liquid. So I poured it carefully on my, there, it snapped, and it just, let me rub it so I can see, and it goes away. It is thicker than a moisturizer, at least the ones I use, you know, like oil of Olay and all that stuff. I guess it's not oil of Olay anymore, it's just Olay. Olay! Alright. On my face today, I have things that I don't use, so I'm trying to use them. And my Mally eyeshadow stick, and this one's in oh, a fly. This one's in Twilight. Put it over here. It's right there, and so I'm using it for a primer because these guys go on and you can move them for a minute and then they're set. So I thought, why not use it for a primer? You know how we're doing now, we're using what we have, right? Oops. Although it is still fun to buy stuff. I bought that Bite Rhubarb lipstick, lip pencil. I didn't look up who it was that told me, but one of my subscribers last time when I was showing all my MAC palettes, I'm rubbing my hand on everything, me, I mentioned that I had Vex, but I didn't know how to really wear it. Well, she said put it on your lid and put Satin Taupe in the crease, or Club, and I have Club right below it. And I think I did that when I first had it because Vex is almost a duochrome. It's a real pale color. So I put it on the Vex on my lid, and I put the Satin Taupe around, and that warmed it up. Let's see if you don't remember. Some of you maybe haven't seen Satin Taupe, and I show things so terribly. There's the Satin Taupe. Well, as I was playing with it, I probably went too fast again. I go, hey, this kind of reminds me of Burberry's Midnight Brown. So, oh, of course I about rubbed it off with all my yakking and flipping my hands around. But there it is, and I had it on my hand, and there goes everything. Let's just put that there. You won't be able to see. But anyway, this side is the Satin Taupe, and this side was the Burberry Midnight Brown. And you can't really see them, but the taupe, the Satin Taupe, has a little more red in it, which, you know, a little more purple. So it's a little warmer. Let's see. I'll just put it there. You can't see my demonstration, dang it. On my cheeks, I haven't been using my Albatross. I've been using the Kevin Aquan. So I went ahead and put the Albatross hair on the Albatross on the high points and down my nose, and then I always try for the upper lip, but that never really works for me. So there's the NARS Albatross, and then I love NARS Lovejoy. It is like the perfect color for me. I go to other ones, and I kind of like the brownie ones. And in the pan, this has some sparkle, but on me, it doesn't. There it is next to the Satin Taupe. Anyway, let's just show you. It's just a really nice color, and like Natalie Flower Bomb 31, she thinks it goes with everybody. So sometimes she's right. I get stuff, and she's blonde, and it doesn't go on me. But this was a total winner. Today is brought to you by Rhubarb, JBS Farms, Rhubarbs, and Sugar Cane Soap. It is just a breath of fresh air. Just think, you're out in my garden and you're showering and the blue sky and the birdies are singing, and then you apply your rhubarb lipstick and you're beautiful. We all live in a fantasy world, right? So until next time, thank you so much for joining me. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.